Warning: the following may contain adult themes, concepts, and languages. Be aware that there is a separation between the character and the player, even when the pronoun I is used. So this is the room, eh? Well, my first gut reaction is hey, I suggest we take a short rest and let Rita know that we're doing this. She can stay in the house. But yeah, I suggest a short rest. So that I can at least get my...
Perception checks.
Yeah, I'm worried that those dwarf statues will come alive.
Perception checks. Yeah.
16.
10.
21. Natural 20! Where were those in the fight, huh?
I don't say anything.
Hey, well, I mean, hey, we managed to keep you alive, okay?
Mboy, the statues seem fairly lifelike.
Okay.
Toby, you think you can actually see the statue's eye move from time to time?
Okay, advise the others of what I
Tommy, or Golf, you see the same, and Tommy, you can actually see these statues. The shoulders go up slowly, then come down slowly. You can see the eye move. The eyes, you can see them move.
Okay, so
sometimes you can kind of see a twitch in a leg or something.
I'm gonna tell everyone that they're alive.
Okay, I suggest we go back up and take a short rest.
Of course we are.
Oh, great! They're talking.
Oh, okay.
Are they dwarvish statues? What are they?
The voice came from this side.
Okay.
So that one talked to you.
That one. And what kind of statues are they?
They are statues. They look like warriors.
What are they made out of?
They seem dwarfish.
Okay.
But
what are they made out of? Stone?
Marble.
Maybe someone make an Arcana check to see, like, maybe what kind of magic this would be, if they're mobile or not.
Yep. 14.
I don't know. Can I know this information? Should I roll for it? I do know a wizard and have read books.
Yeah, you might be able to.
Okay.
Everybody might be able to get something.
18!
Look at that, lowest one was mine.
With the one with Arcana proficiency.
Yeah, but Marley gets less from it than you would.
Oh, okay.
So basically, Marley, you have the Marley and Drake. You have the idea that these things are likely magical.
Yeah.
The other two can see magic, kind of radiating from them.
Hmm.
You have actively trained more into the recognition of magic. You
Can we
use
tell how
it
long the magic's
very
been going?
often.
Is there any way?
Not with this.
Are they mobile?
Definitely.
Can we tell?
You're not certain.
All right. Well, I guess since our cover has been blown, I guess does anyone here speak Dwarvish? Just out of curiosity.
Nope.
Nope.
I guess I simply I say.
Oh, by the way,
huh?
I'll say this right now. Everything you say to each other right now is completely in-game.
Oh, fine. Greetings.
Greetings comes from the left.
Where are we?
You are in a chamber, standing past the spider layer. Comes from the right.
I see. And this chamber, what is its significance?
The left one starts. The significance of this chamber is this door that we guard.
Guard from what?
Trespassers. From the left.
What lies beyond the door?
Something you would like to see.
Say that again?
Something you would like to see.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be for 3 minutes. What beach?
let me ask you this. Have any successfully entered while you were guarding the door?
Some.
Hopefully the next half.
How did they do so?
They solved the riddle.
Oh, great. Another one of these. Tell me.
What's the riddle?
No, wait. If
What's the riddle has been asked?
But I interrupted as he was asking that. I did it that quick. Is there, before we go over what the riddle is there any penalty for answering incorrectly?
Answering incorrectly will not give any penalty. Trying to enter the door while not have provided the correct answer will.
Fair enough. So what is this riddle?
That is the funny thing. You will have to find out.
Do you know the? Do they know the riddle? Do you two know the
Okay,
the
so
riddle?
We
guess
know the riddle.
so long as we do not enter, we have free reign of the room.
That is correct. You can go wherever you wish, as long as it's not through this door.
Alright, I start looking around the floors and the walls for any kind of wording, maybe secret entrances, including the statues themselves, but I very tentatively move to, if I get close, I'm like very tentatively move towards them.
Okay.
I guess you're doing the same. Perception? Oh gosh.
You go around the room, checking
It's
nooks and crannies, different areas, etc., which you don't seem able to find. None of you.
There's no wording, it's just like smooth walls and everything?
That's correct.
Oh, and I kind of say, this isn't one of those riddles where the riddle is just that we have to state that there's a riddle?
Not necessarily. You just stated that this is a riddle, but that's not the correct answer to this riddle.
We're not going to play it all next week because Toby's gone. I'm talking to Mboy.
I know.
Can I just not go?
Okay,
Well, she wants me to go. I'm trying to work out whether or not I really, really have to.
yeah. What is about the, can we maybe do an intelligence check to see if we've maybe heard of a similar riddle, or this riddle?
No. You haven't heard about this specific riddle.
So the riddle is we have to find the riddle, but then wouldn't that be the answer to the riddle?
No.
But is the riddle finding the riddle? So the riddle is not finding the riddle, but the riddle...
They stated that there is a riddle.
Right.
So, in that case, you would have found the riddle, and they would have immediately opened the doors for you. So,
So,
they
so the
didn't
riddle
do that.
is probably
So-
like written down on something.
We rolled a 23 and didn't find anything. Can we have a hint?
Our entire conversation has been a hint. Or has been a hint, I'm sorry. Comes from the left.
My memory's not that good. Trying to deal with two conversations at once.
Yeah.
Is one of them telling the truth and the other's not? Or something about one responding and the other's responding differently?
What are you asking?
Well, ask a question and see if they...
Come here and work it out.
Toby,
Yep.
you wanted to ask?
No, I was just conversing with the group.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I asked... Let me local mute him. Okay, so I'm gonna ask. Can both of you answer this question? Is there a riddle?
Not both of us can answer this question, but there is a riddle. Comes from the left.
Did we just kill some spiders?
I presume you did. I didn't leave the room, I wouldn't know.
Are there 4 of us here?
There are 4 of you here.
Wait, which one answered that?
It was the one on the left that's been answering the whole time.
So the one on the left is the one that said there's one riddle. I'm gonna ask, where is the riddle located?
In the words, in the sentences, in language.
So if the one on the... Well, wait. You said... Yeah, so Mboy basically has to go. So if that's the case... I'm gonna ask the same question that he asked, which is how many of us motioning to my group are there?
There are 4. The answer doesn't change.
The same one answered, darn it. Is the riddle a riddle for you or a riddle for us?
The riddle is for you to be solved.
And is the riddle finding the riddle?
In some sense, yes.
I'm really trying not to use Google here.
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone.
7. And then Mboy's gone. So his intelligence is what? I think it's a +1? Or plus, is it a 0? I'm not sure. Just roll a 0 for him, I guess. He rolls a 14.
Tommy?
Tommy? Roll intelligence? Are you like not paying attention at all?
Oh, I was talking with someone. Hold on.
Everyone suddenly is being distracted by something else when we have to solve a freaking riddle.
Sorry, what was that you were saying?
Oh boy! 2 7s, a 20, and a 14.
Toby.
Yes, sir.
You haven't asked these guys' names.
Hi, I'm Tyraneus. What are your names?
Our names? My name is Unlock. And my friend here, his name is Lanas.
And what do those names mean?
By our knowledge, they have no meaning. These are the names we are given. But it does carry a secret.
Oh, it's an anagram.
Yeah, that makes sense, maybe.
I don't know what the Z would be. Or maybe we say them backwards. I try saying them backwards.
Try it.
Zanel and Kolna.
No reaction.
I ask, is one of you a liar?
Both of us have spoken nothing but the truth since you entered this room.
Shoot, so it's probably not a, there's not a liar there, because that's the one that's been telling the truth.
Yeah.
Is the riddle does the riddle have something to do with your name?
Yes, it does.
Is the answer found in mixing around your name's letters?
No, it is not.
So your names, as they are part of the riddle?
That is correct.
Part of the riddle or the whole riddle?
It is part of the riddle. Contains the biggest clue. Although, that would be a lie, I'm sorry. It doesn't contain the biggest true clue.
What contains the biggest clue?
Our speech. Also came from the right.
They're alternating.
Yeah, that's what I said before, but there's something about why they're alternating. I think. It must be the clue.
Why does one of you speak and the other does not?
I'm sorry, we cannot answer that question.
Is it because you do not know the answer?
We do know the answer.
What's the answer?
We cannot say.
How come?
Because it is part of the riddle.
Maybe another intelligence check?
I really can't give much more away.
I know, but I don't... I'm not good with riddles. And lock.
A to K, L to Z.
Oh! Okay. 11. $15. Nothing?
No.
10, 14.
No.
This isn't one of those like 1-1 A to K, L to Z.
Toby, Marley?
No idea.
I'm sorry.
Keep talking to them.
Is the riddle a numerical value or a word?
The riddle has nothing to do with numbers. It has something to do with words.
Letters or words?
In all technicality, letters.
A, B, C. I just start saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Wait, it's the alphabet. A, B, H, K, L, M, N, O, P. A through K and L through Z is the entire alphabet. So did we just say the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
No,
H, I,
that
J, K,
would be incorrect.
Ah.
But you are getting close.
Shoot!
Closer.
Do you want us to solve this riddle?
We are impartial of you solving this riddle.
Okay. AKLZ?
Incorrect.
It's gonna be something really. It's gonna be something that'll make me feel dumb, isn't it?
That's what most riddles do.
It might.
Do I spell out their names? One name at a
That
time.
won't help you.
Come on, guys. Help me out here.
CN.
Repeat that?
CN.
No.
Let's see, there's one Z. Does it have to do with... She said it's nothing to do with... It has to do with letters, nothing to do with numbers, so it's not something along the lines of depending on how many of the same letter there are.
That is a correct assumption.
Well, between A and K is C, and between L and Z is N. Is that helpful?
Sadly not.
Well, actually, between A and K, there are 2.
No, just the C.
Huh?
I mean, in each name.
L-O. L and Z is an N. L-O-N.
Nope.
Is that even close?
No, you're not close. You're thinking in the wrong direction.
A-K-L-Z?
Still the wrong direction.
What?
Said L, K, A?
What's your first letter?
Z? Z?
Oh, Z-L-K-A.
Yes.
Still the wrong direction of thinking.
A-K-L-Z?
Stop with this. Getting annoying.
Well, if it's getting annoying, you could help us.
We are helping you as much as we can.
Do you mean we're literally going in the wrong direction, or generally?
Your general thoughts are with the letters,
Okay.
not something behind the letters.
So it's probably... I don't see like an unlock.
It has nothing to do with unlocking.
Is there a word within your names?
No. But our main names still carry a meaning.
But you said that
If
you did
you're-
not know
if
that there
you're
was a
able-
meaning.
There isn't a literal meaning. It doesn't mean a certain thing,
Okay.
but they do carry some meaning.
The entirety of
Like-
your names.
Like an anagram.
As they are. So we basically just asked...
Not like an anagram.
Then as they are?
In some aspects, yes.
That's one way of not answering my question.
We are sorry.
And luck. And...
Roll another intelligence.
Yeah, because we're not going anywhere. 10, and I'll just roll a d20 for M-Boy. Okay, so he has no idea.
That should be +4, sorry.
That's sufficient.
I hope so.
Listen closely when you ask.
What's 1 plus 1?
2.
How many of us are in this room?
Still 4. Although one seems to be very absent-minded. Or should I say 2?
How many sentient beings are in this room?
Depends on your view about a sentient being.
Well, based on your view.
We would say 6. Although us being sentient is more half-half.
Listen to when we ask questions. Do both of you combined have the answer, or just one of you?
Both of us combined contain the answer.
And it has to do with your name, so...
Lana Zanlik?
That is correct. That is incorrect.
Is that the right train of thought?
Wait a minute,
No.
didn't one said it's correct and the other said it's incorrect, right?
No.
Sorry, I misheard you.
The first question was still an answer to golf, and it said to you incorrect.
So it's not the right train
After
of thought.
that.
So it's not combining your names.
It has nothing to do with combining our names.
Does it have anything to do with changing your names?
It doesn't have anything to do with changing our names.
I got nothing.
Remember, listen to your own questions. The questions you ask them.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that this one answers whatever question we ask. This one answers whatever question that is related to the riddle. Is this correct?
No, both of us will answer every question we are asked, apart from the riddle.
Apart from the riddle. So
You won't get the answer from the riddle from us.
is it elsewhere? Is it in the mind?
It is in your words. Or more precisely, the start of your words.
This can you clarify what you mean by the start of my words?
No, not completely.
Can you try?
I'm trying the entire time.
Does it have to do with the word can?
No.
So the word can is not at all within the riddle.
The word can is part of the riddle in some aspects. But
Can-
it's not in the way you are thinking.
Can we pass?
If you answer the riddle correctly, you may.
Yeah.
Well, ask us the riddle and we'll answer it.
That won't work. You cannot answer the riddle.
How dangerous do these things look? I'm doing this internally, by the way.
You cannot guess.
Oh, great.
You can try to perception or, but judging from the probably, Tyraneus, you would say that attacking these creatures would not be in your best interest. The fact that you can actually see them radiate magic means that they are most likely fairly powerful.
Yeah, most likely they have resistance to basically everything we have.
Yeah, we're only level 2 puny guys, so...
See, I don't understand the clues. The names.
This is kind of like an AME. Ask me anything.
This is. I don't understand the clues. Listen to what we're asking. Is the riddle in itself a question?
No, the riddle in itself is not a question, it's a statement. It's an explanation.
Okay, so it's an explicative state. So it's not a question, it's a statement. And it has to do with something. Jeez. Anlock and Lanaz will answer our questions.
That is correct.
That wasn't a question.
The Naz will open the door.
Anlock and Lanaz will open the door. Anlock and Lanaz will let us through.
They are just standing there looking at you. And at the the thing that I thought was a question which wasn't, would have also given no reaction.
Why not? The question or
Because
statement?
it's part of the riddle.
So wait, so we don't know that's a statement?
That was a question?
Yes.
You can consider it a statement, but it wasn't a question. Ugh, not a question. So let's roll back.
Okay,
You
please
need to
do.
look at. You need to look at what you ask.
Right.
At the beginning of what you ask. It has that's one clue. Another clue are the names of these creatures.
Right.
Unlock and Lanas. And the final clue was that that the answer to the riddle is an answer to a certain, or is a statement or an answer to something. It's basically the answer to a question.
But the riddle itself... So the riddle is the answer, but not the question.
That's correct.
It's not gonna be like we know the riddle.
Everybody knows the riddle once they figured it out. As long as you can form sentences, you technically know the riddle. You just have to know which one to put where.
And Anlock and Lanaz are in the riddle. Your names are in the riddle.
Part of it.
Is that capital on purpose?
No.
KLC? Like...
Oh, and answer that question. Yes, it is.
Which question are you answering?
If it is on purpose.
Hmm.
Anlock and Lanaz can spell everything.
No.
You said A before A2K?
Is that a question?
Yes, it was a question.
Yes.
And L to Z. So is it NLOCANA?
Wrong train of thought.
I don't know if any... The answer is a statement, and a statement is a sentence. So, what are we asking? We're asking questions. The beginning of what we're asking.
Anlock and Lanaz can answer everything.
We already tried that.
Close. Close, but not full.
Anlock and Lanaz can answer questions they know the answers to.
Close, but not full.
Full as in that's not the entirety of the riddle?
It's not the entirety of the... You are on the right track.
Anlock and Lanaz can... Anlock and Lanaz will let anyone in who can answer the riddle.
That is correct. That's a correct assumption. But this is something we have stated before.
The beginning of our question. And you say...
The very beginning.
As in the first question we asked?
No. And that would have been answered by him. No.
What is at the beginning of a question? A letter? A capital?
Getting closer.
A word?
Farther from the truth again.
The beginning of my question. So it's not the first question we asked, it's the first... Oh my gosh. We're gonna be here a while.
Alright, final.
Okay.
Look at the first letter of your questions.
So a W.
Any question.
They're capital. That's the only thing in common.
No.
No, because you have a statement that's not a question. It's still going to have a capital.
But the start...
Who, where, what? Like that?
Closer. That would have been answered by him.
is...
One
Not
lock
entirely.
Lynette?
When W... I don't understand the concept of the beginning of a question.
I'll rephrase it then.
Yeah.
The beginning of a sentence starts with one thing.
A letter.
That thing can be 24 different things. But it's still categorized as one thing.
It's one of the letters.
That's a big part of this riddle.
So it's a letter.
Correct?
Okay, is the answer to the riddle... The answer to the riddle is this... Is a statement about a letter?
No, it's a statement about... our answering.
Truthfully. Does that-
No, it's an explanation about our answering.
You have to answer to the letter?
Close. Very close, I might add.
When Anlock and Lanaz must answer any question asked of them to the letter.
Almost. You are so freaking close. Use the thing I've just put in chat.
I think I've got it. Unlock can answer anything between A to K, and Naz can answer anything between L and Z.
Congratulations, Tommy.
Yeah, okay.
That's it.
There we go.
Wow.
I'm no good with riddles, man.
Apparently not.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. You would have found it on Google.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't want to.
No, that's good. Thank you. So, basically, the moment you state that, they said, thank you, and open the doors for you, and we'll leave it at that for this one.
Okay, I have a quick question for them, though. Do we have to enter now, or can we enter at any time?
This is a chance that's given once. Enter now. We promise there is no harm in entering.
How do we exit?
When you are done there will be an exit.
And okay, there will be no harm.
It all depends on our master.
Oh, that's what I want to hear. Okay, I guess since that's the case, we steal ourselves and we'll enter, but that'll be next time.
All right.